Hey, Gemini, intuitive soul coach here with your July 2024 love reading. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and welcome if you're new. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right, Gemini, I am getting some of you have been taking a little bit of a hiatus from love. Maybe put love on the back burner so you could focus on your career or your healing. Some of you have been deceived in the past in some way, shape, or form. And now you may be ready to put yourself out there a little bit more, to bring a level of playfulness to the mix. Bottom of the deck, we do have retreat. So that could be that hiatus I was picking up on. It's time to disconnect from the world. Some of you could be traveling in the month of July. You may be taking a little bit of time out or time off, perhaps with someone of interest as well. We'll look at your energy, the person on your mind. This could be a lover, a family member, a friend. And if there's not a person in your energy, this could be the new person coming in for you as well. All right, now you're starting off with the Five of Swords. That's not a fun energy to be in. There's some sort of drama, some sort of conflict here. That may be why you've taken a little bit of a step back from a situation. I do see that there's been deception here. Someone was playing around. I'm getting that someone was playing with your emotions or playing with your feelings here, because we do have the Knight of Cups. It says someone could be wearing a false mask in this relationship. Someone's not being fully honest here with themselves, or honest about what it is that they truly want or truly need. You may have felt deceived or betrayed from someone, maybe even in the past. We do have trust issues here. Gemini, we have justice. Some of you may be dealing with a Libra. I am hearing the name Amanda, or it could be Amy as well, or AM could be in the name. Amy or Amanda. All right, we're just going to get all your cards out here. Ooh, Two of Wands. Your person here is holding back because they may be inconsistent. They may be going through a legal situation. There may be some sort of justice. This could also be karma taking place. Where's this going between the both of you? We have some sort of wish here. Nine of Cups. But sometimes the Nine of Cups can also be overindulging in behaviors and substance and emotions. King of Swords. So we do have here a lot of air showing up. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You definitely could be dealing with another air sign. Bottom of the deck, we have the Moon card, Gemini. So let's dive in here. Your first card out was playfulness. It says to recapture romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Okay, I'm getting another A name. This could be Adam. There's a lot of A's showing up here. So perhaps maybe someone just called AAA, or AAA could be significant as well. We have three A's showing up. There could be someone coming in maybe to help you through a situation. Okay, there could be a helpful person coming into your world. But it does talk about playfulness for you in the month of July. Now, even though I do have deception and trust here, I feel like you've been in this situation, whatever this is for you, where there's been a lot of tension, a lot of stress, a lot of seriousness. So July is a really big month to have fun. Maybe even let your guard down, open your heart to new opportunities. If you're currently in a partnership here, some of you may be considering maybe going on a vacation. Perhaps there's a honeymoon period if you're meeting someone new. I do feel a lot of playfulness, but I feel like there's someone else coming into the picture here. We'll see what this is all about. We do have two knights, So it says if someone wants to take action, but another person is taking action in a new direction. We do have deception and trust. This could be past energy, or you may still be dealing with the repercussions of some sort of betrayal or deception here. Someone wasn't being honest about their feelings. Someone wasn't being honest about who they were or their intentions. I feel like someone was a very smooth, sweet talker here, very charming, but also very destructive, maybe self-sabotaging behaviors. Yeah, someone was sabotaging, and perhaps they were hiding the truth from themselves. They kept running. I see a little bit of runner chaser here. I do have to say that. Trust, the situation is calling for you to have faith. And that makes sense because at the bottom of the deck, you have the moon card, Gemini. So this is about illusions. The moon is all about intuition and emotions. It can be about truths being exposed or things coming out of the shadows. So I feel with this deception, something may have come out, or you may find out about something here. It may be even around a family dynamic, 10 of coins right behind it. It may be around security. Some of you, it's a marriage or a level of commitment, a high level of commitment that you were in with a person. Someone was disconnected, or some sort of an illusion may have disconnected you from this sense of lasting security. Wow, yeah. And then we have the Four of Swords in reverse. There's the hiatus. There's the taking a little bit of a time out because someone was disconnected from themselves because they were living in some sort of illusion. Tattoos may be involved. Someone may be getting a tattoo. Someone may have a shoulder or an arm tattoo here. Someone may wear bandanas. Okay. Now we also have, I feel like this is future energy. Your love life is influenced by your spiritual path, by your upbringing. It does say religious factors here. So religion could come into play, but I feel whenever this card shows up, I feel like this does have to do with the Hierophant, your spiritual path, as it says here. So this could be a destined union, a soulmate union, or a connection that is here to help you grow, evolve, learn, and to sometimes break you wide open, Gemini, in order for you to fully succumb to who you are on a deep soul level, or to come back home to you in a way. Now, we also have final outcome, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And sometimes that means letting someone go. It could be healing a past situation. It could be going after what it is that you want. But it's all about authenticity and inner truth. So you being honest with yourself about what you want and making the effort here. And if it's meant to be, I do feel forces coming together, energies coming together. Now, we do see you starting off with the Five of Swords. This is a very win at all cost type of energy. Like, I'm going to win. I want to, put myself out there, or I'm going to get through this situation, or I'm going to go through this time and I'm going to come out stronger. Sometimes it can be an energy of, I don't care whose toes I need to step on to get where I want to go. Now, Gemini, I don't feel like that's how you're behaving, but I do feel like there's a sense of compromise here. But the mind has been playing a little bit of, back and forth. Sometimes you're all in, other times you feel victorious, but then other times you just want to walk away. So there's a little bit of back and forth here. You could be dealing with someone who may have those characteristics that we just mentioned, someone who may be, very impulsive. When they want something, they go for it at the cost, sometimes even of others. With this Five of Swords, this can also be guilty. It can be coercion. It can be bullying. It can be a very powerful energy of, winning. Someone really wants to win here. And even though this is in your energy, you're feeling this very strongly. But I feel like you're choosing to walk away, or you have disengaged from this energy because of diminished returns. 7 of coins in reverse. 7 of coins is someone rushing in. It could be things didn't go as planned, or someone's giving up early. But that's where this 5 of swords comes in and says, I don't want to give up, right? I got to keep going. I got to keep putting myself out there, but I have armor on. And that's the thing is, maybe this is you, Gemini. You feel like you have armor, but you're not a machine, right? You're not a robot. You're not someone who, even though at times you feel like you're impenetrable, or it feels like you can't get through here in some way, shape, or form, or maybe that's how you felt about someone else. Someone was wearing a sense of armor. That was their protection mechanism, or maybe that's your protection mechanism. But I do feel like you are opening up again, possibly after dealing with a 5 of swords, a lot of drama, a lot of conflict, a lot of maybe even narcissism here, diminished returns, but you're opening up and there's this sense of playfulness now coming in and you're allowing yourself to flow forward. Knight of Cups. And Gemini, you want to open your heart. You are possibly wanting to follow your heart. There could be a romantic trip. Some of you are searching for love. You are taking action here to open yourself up to returns that pay off and pay out is what I'm getting here. So even if this 5 of swords is you and you've dealt with someone else where there was a lot of drama, I feel like you shut that down and you said, I'm going to put my energy towards things that pay out, right? There is some sort of bearing fruit, like a relationship that bears fruit. This is about you moving forward and feeling good about who you are. Some of you are paying attention to your looks, your body, taking care of yourself, eating better, maybe going to the gym. I feel, Gemini, you are a charmer. And you're really able to communicate. There is something here about staying hydrated with the water bottle showing up there. But some of you are traveling. I'm getting that as well. Now, in your person's energy, the person on your mind, Justice, it's almost as if they feel like things were unfair in some way, shape, or form. This is about fair judgments. You see that the Justice here, I mean, this is karma. You could have definitely been dealing with a karmic relationship, a karmic partner. There may have been a lot of changes around Libra season. If you're dealing with a Libra, or if this is Libran energy, it could be September, October, may have been significant for you, possibly of 2023. But someone feels like things were very imbalanced, and maybe that's what caused that 5 of swords, because right above the Justice is the 5 of swords. A lot of fighting, a lot of conflict, a lot of bickering, a lot of back and forth, one-upping each other, underhanded comments. It just feels very petty, right? Very petty. And this person decided to hold back. They wanted to make some choices, wanted to make some decisions here. 2 of Wands. They wanted to move forward, but possibly because this was a karmic dynamic, it kept going round and round. Maybe there were unlearned lessons. This person, now I feel like you, Gemini, had a lot of feelings for this person here with the Cups, or you thought that you had, a very strong connection, but this person, they may have been running from the truth. Okay, fair judgments. It almost feels like they treated you unfairly, or they were holding back some sort of affection, holding back love. We'll clarify here as well, but I don't see any cups in their energy at this time, but I just feel like they were holding back here. And they were a force to be reckoned with. A little bit of chaos here. We have 2 knights showing up. In your energy, Knight of Cups, their energy, Knight of Swords in reverse. This can be someone who is very reckless, very in and out, very inconsistent. Sometimes, Knight of Swords also, I'm getting a little bit of Knight of Wands vibes, but this is someone who acts very impulsively. Right? You can see he's quick. He's on that bike. He's on that motorcycle, and he is off like 0 to 60 within seconds. And I feel like you didn't want that in your life any longer, or this person was holding back, and as much as you tried to put in the effort here, it just didn't work out, or that's where you're currently at. But where is this relationship going? We do have some sort of wish fulfillment here with the Nine of Cups. There's a wish granted. Now, it's interesting because it almost feels like there were empty promises between the both of you, but because we have the Justice scale showing up in their energy, I feel like karma I'm getting like recycling of karma. Okay. So perhaps someone else is reliving a karmic situation here, or I feel like there's been a fulfillment of a situation, a lesson learned, something that has been very difficult. You are moving towards a more enriching, more loving future. Now, nines can represent singleness, right? This is an energy here of feeling content, feeling good, whether you have a partner in your life or not. A lot of you, this is an overabundance of emotion. It's only one away from that 10 of Cups, which is family and marriage and love and partnerships. But I do feel like you're heading towards something you've wanted and dreamed of for quite some time, possibly with this person, but let's keep going here. High Priestess. You know deep down that this dynamic or this union, and if this is a new person for you, Gemini, they may be going through a legal settlement or a divorce, and they may be holding back from love at this time because there's chaos everywhere, right? It feels like a cluster for them, but you're willing to open your heart and be patient. And if this is a new person, because I do see that there's the opportunity to bring about a sense of playfulness and rebuild, I feel like this could be a union that really does feel really good. And it's coming from the High Priestess, which is about making decisive, intuitive choices and trusting that this is a partnership that is here to teach you, guide you, and both of you, it's based on, mutual respect. And even if this is someone of the past, it's like you have this clear knowing that this person was part of your soul tribe, part of what you were meant to learn. All right. And we also have King of Swords, emotions over ethics. So it's interesting because the King of Swords is showing up here in reverse, and this can be someone who's not in touch with their emotions, or they get their answers from their head, not their heart. But it's showing up in reverse, which I'm also getting, again, deception. There's something here about, and look at that, we have the Justice scale showing up. So remember what I said about recycling karma? I mean, this isn't going to resonate with everyone, but for those of you that dealt with a very difficult Five of Swords energy, they could be getting a taste of karma. Okay, please take it as it resonates. But I also get that there's going to be some sort of justice served here with this King of Swords. But let's clarify some of the energies, but I just want to peek. We do have the Moon, as mentioned. We have the Four of Swords, Page of Cups at the bottom. So there is a new opportunity here that comes in that can bring you long-lasting security, but there's still a lot undiscovered, or a lot that may still feel a little bit hidden from you, Gemini. But let's keep going. Spirit, tell me please about this Five of Swords. This Five of Swords in Gemini's energy. What's this Five of Swords in Gemini's energy here? Page of Swords. Oh, that's why someone found out about something. Gemini, you found out about someone's recklessness, someone's behavior, right? This may have been information that really caused you to get up in your head or caused you to react in some way, shape, or form. We're getting swords, a lot of swords energy here. So I do feel like there was some sort of maybe sneaky behavior, or again, something you found out about someone and it wasn't pretty. Okay, I feel like it wasn't pretty. It caused you to kind of be up in arms. It caused you or the other person to feel very defensive, right? Putting up all that armor, like I gotta go to war. Boom. Five of Swords. Whoa. All right, let's keep going here. We have the Two of Wands. You can't make that up. That's why we have the Two of Wands showing up in their energy now, because someone's holding back. It's like there was information that was brought out that was hidden, right, with the moon, and someone really reacted based on some sort of information, and then they held back. And I feel like you may have said something, you may have reached out, or someone wanted to bring in balance to the mix or bring in some sort of justice. Wow, this is really powerful here. Okay, let's clarify the justice. Well, you know what? First of all, let's look at your energy, because I see a past story for you, Gem, and then I see that you do want to open your heart up here. So it's like there's armor, but underneath it, you just want to love. You just want there to be flowing attraction. You don't want any more interrupted energies. And I see deep down on the bottom here, I saw the Tower. So I feel like you've been through it. When you just want to open your heart and take action, right? You just want to love. Please clarify the Knight of Cups. What's this Knight of Cups all about, and how can Gemini open up? Oh, yeah. Wow. So we're getting, remember earlier I said I was picking up on that Knight of Wands instead of that Knight of Swords, a little bit of both. The Knight of Wands just landed on the Knight of Swords. So it's like you want to get out of the energy of fight or flight, or tiptoeing, or feeling restless in some way. You have the anxiety card, Nine of Swords. Something has caused a lot of anxiety, heartache, heartbreak, and it may have been someone's wild or adventurous, impulsive behaviors. Yeah. I do feel like you want that cup of love. You want also to end a cycle that's been very difficult and very challenging for you, and to open your heart up to a new beginning, a new person, or a new energy here. Let's take a look at the Justice scales, or the Justice card in your person's energy, Gemini. Let's look at your person. All right, Justice in your person's energy. We have, wow, we're getting the same exact cards. Seven of Pentacles. We see the Seven of Pentacles. And do you see how it's a mirroring energy? It's like what we're clarifying in your energy is showing up in theirs, and vice versa. So there's definitely either a runner-chaser scenario here, or a mirrored energy taking place. Now, what I still lack to see is Cups. Where's the love? Where's the love in this situation? Seven of Pentacles showing up, diminished returns. It's like one day you feel like you want to put in the effort, or this person wants to put in the effort, and then the next day you're not getting anything from them. So it feels like a little bit of back and forth. Eight of Pentacles, there's putting in the work. This person may be putting in efforts towards maybe a new dynamic, a new relationship here, because I have a lot of Knights coming in, and something really upset you here. So it wouldn't surprise me if it was another person. And then we have the Strength in reverse. So the Strength in reverse, Gemini, in their energy is saying that they may have succumbed to some sort of weakness here, or they were really caught. It really caused them to dip into their strength reservoir, is kind of what I feel, to bring in some sort of balance. But this can be the card of self-sabotage. And we said that earlier as well, the Strength in reverse. So someone may have let their impulses, their primal urges, the inner beast within, right? They may have let that part of them. It's almost like, I feel like someone wanted to put something to rest, like put that inner beast to rest, and to show more love, compassion, kindness with the little lamb there. All right. So this person, Seven and Eight of Pentacles, it's like they really wanted to work on something, but because they did put in a lot of effort, or perhaps you didn't feel like they were putting in enough effort because, again, their weaknesses or their urges or tendencies got the best of them. Now let's take a look at the outcome. Now I'm curious to see what this Nine of Cups is all about between the both of you. This is the energy. Now Two of Wands is the timing card, so you may expect to hear from this person within 2 weeks. Okay, 2 weeks could be significant. Bottom of the deck, Three of Swords. Oof. Okay. Nine of Cups. Spirit, can you please clarify the Nine of Cups showing up in the energies between Gemini and the person on their mind, or the new person if they haven't met them yet? All right. Nine of Cups, please. Page of Cups. There's the love offer. There's going to be a love offer made here. Not sure if you take it, but we do have the High Priestess. So someone may make an offer here, but another may kind of keep a little bit hidden, and they may not say anything right away because someone is opening up their heart because they feel like a karmic cycle has been completed here, or they want to bring balance. This could also be an apology, Gemini, and it doesn't mean that you're coming back together, but maybe that's what you wanted in the first place, is just an apology or an offer of some kind, an explanation, maybe some form of closure. If this is a new love and they're going through some heavy stuff, and maybe you've gone through some heavy stuff and both of you want the same thing, I feel like there's going to be an offer coming in here. There it is. There's something coming your way that's actually going to soften your heart with that Strength card. Why is the High Priestess here for Gemini, please? Why is the High Priestess here for Gemini? Knight of Pentacles. We have all the knights in your reading. There's a lot of action being taken here. This is the most reliable, the most trustworthy, and the most honest knight that there is. So there's some sort of wish being fulfilled, and your intuition knows that this is something that could really go the distance here. I'm not sure if it's with this person though. I mean, this is the energy between the both of you, so it certainly could be, but why do we have this King of Swords? I mean, I feel like if this is a new person or someone that you've met in the last few months, I feel like this is a really great thing moving forward for you, Gemini. But if this is someone from the past, someone that has betrayed you, and you're saying, I don't ever want to go back to this person, you could get that apology here or just some form of closure. But your intuition knows what you truly want is this Knight of Pentacles. And I feel like you're not seeing that within that person, and you may close your emotions or your heart off to them because you're in search of your sun. Leo season could be very significant here as well. The end of July into August, we do have Leo energy activated. Some of you may have some strong Leo placements in your chart as well, but I do feel like there's action here. And there also could be a wish fulfillment. Like once time has taken a little bit of place or a little bit of timing here, or once someone steps forward and is truly honest about what they want, I feel like that could be a big game changer here for you, because you have the wish fulfillment with the Sun card. And look at right behind that, you have a new beginning, Ace of Pentacles, and you have the World. And there's that 10 of Cups. Wow, you can't make this up. Gemini, what you don't see coming here is there is a new opportunity, one that brings a lot of happiness, but you have to close down a cycle of the past, or learn the lessons of the past, whatever that may have been for you with the Justice, or perhaps this is someone entering out of a contract in order to enter into a new one here. Because there's that 10 of Cups that we were talking about earlier. So this definitely could be a brand new beginning, but there is an ending required here, or a completion or closure that allows you to move forward and have that new beginning. Wow. All right, Gemini, let's get a message from the wisdom of the Oracle. The Fates. Wow, that one came out right away. And I believe this does talk about the serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, and the wisdom to know the difference. Isn't that the serenity prayer? It's also card 17, which is the star card in tarot. And it is about destiny, right? It's about not giving up on your dreams. This is wish fulfillment, which we're seeing twice here in your reading. This is karma, fate. acceptance that there are things that you cannot change and knowing what those things are. The serenity prayer sums up the meaning of this card. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. There are things in life that you will never have control over. The conditions brought on by the evolution of the collective, by nature, and by your past experiences may be fated, preordained by spirit for a greater purpose that you can't understand in this lifetime. It may not be in your cards to understand why certain events occurred, but you can accept the mystery. There's the moon. Accept the mystery. That's the closure with that world that we've seen. And work with those events and your current circumstances and see what they have to teach you. This is the wisdom contained in the serenity prayer. And it says, other people are who they are. You can't change them. The challenge is to accept them as they are and not try to make them otherwise to suit you. This is a time to look at how you attempt to mold people to fit your view of how they should be so that you can remain in the relationship and avoid discomfort. What if they are who they are and whatever is happening between you and them in this situation is perfect from the perspective of spirit? And the other person, it says, now is the time to accept what you cannot change, even if it means that you honor yourself, spirit, and the other person by moving on. Love unconditionally, for each of us is on our own journey and we cannot direct that of another. Be aware that this relationship is indeed fated. And we said that earlier. You know intuitively that this is a relationship and it's meant to evolve you into a better version of yourself as a result of it. So I did see that sneak peek of the Three of Swords and the Tower, but it was shuffled in the deck. So I feel like that has already happened. It's already occurred. I do feel like the worst is over here of a challenging situation. But yet you may still be in the throes of, why is this happening? Or why did this difficult or painful thing happen? And I do feel like how we respond to life's challenges is how we rise up and greet our destiny. And that's what you're doing here, Gemini. You're greeting your destiny. And now is one of those times to be aware of the powerlessness to change certain situations and surrender. There is an energy here of surrender, because when you do, that's when you step into this truth, this dynamic of what's truly meant for you and maybe this other person. It says, hang in there, life will only get better. Act as if you believe that. When you align with the fates, being mindful of what you can and cannot change, serenity will come to you. So if this is a relationship that you are wanting to move forward in, I do feel like there needs to be a new beginning, and someone needs to rise up and greet their destiny and surrender and accept something in the past, right? Maybe accept this person for who they are, or accept that, yes, you have a past, but if this is a new person, I feel like it requires you to take a look at some of the conditions that you've learned, the conditioning, some of the beliefs that you've held on to, maybe around love, because there is something absolutely amazing coming in here that could lead to, marriage and your happily ever after with the 10 of Cups and the Sun. I mean, this could be your person here. All right, let's get a message here from the soul's truth and see what your soul wants you to know at this time, Gemini, to help you move forward on your path. What do we need to know for Gemini? We have, am I on the right path? As we just say, to help you move forward on the path. Sometimes we second guess what we're doing. We lose trust in the process. Remember, you have the trust card. It says this situation is calling for you to have faith. It says we question if we're even on the right path at all. Know this, Gemini, you are on the right path. Keep going. Keep believing. Keep remembering that you made a soul contract that you are currently fulfilling in every area of your life. Even if you can't see it, that doesn't mean it's not real. Today's soul action: search for all the ways you are aligned with your soul's purpose. The signs will appear. Let this newfound trust fuel your next steps. And because all of the knights are out here in your reading, there is action being taken. And I do feel within the next 2 weeks through Leo season is probably going to be the most significant for you when it comes to these endings bringing in brand new beginnings for you. So pay attention, know that you are on the right path, and most importantly, trust that inner guidance that you have, which we all have. The High Priestess here, Gemini. I feel like you are going to choose to make the effort on whichever path aligns with you. And there may be, of course, some hidden truths that come out within yourself even. There could be hidden truths coming out with that Page of Swords, some newfound knowledge. But I do see forgiveness here. I do see moving forward towards a path that really aligns with your heart and your soul. That is what I have for you, Gemini. I hope that resonates. If so, please hit that thumbs up button. It certainly helps get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most. Thank you so much for tuning in, and be sure to hit that subscribe and bell button if you haven't already. Lots of love.